Take a look at this, researcher.
I think you should take another look at this.
Eret? Why does it feel like I've heard that name somewhere before?
In Erot's journal, it says that his daughter loved playing the piano. Maybe he keeps it to remember her?
A piano? There's definitely something strange about it. Look, there's an extra cable sticking out from the back. Forget it. I shouldn't expect a researcher like you to understand pianos, I suppose. This is a bona fide Hadeweiss brand antique grand piano, worth at least 800,000 Norn, not just any run-of-the-mill keyboards. If my guess is right, that cable connects to some special devices, which means it has to be triggered by the piano itself. If his daughter really is Lucy Eret. This must be it, but I'll need some time to decipher it and confirm my hunch. Right now, though, I'm more intrigued by what's over there.
Are these containment vessels? When the Federation first discovered the existence of aberrants, they were extremely small in number. To conduct closer studies on them, they were captured and placed in these special tanks, where they could be observed in a living but dormant state. As the aberrant tide swelled beyond control, these sophisticated vessels became an unsustainable luxury. The Federation had no choice but to explore other methods to control the rising threat of the aberrants.
Lucy Arrett. She was my classmate in piano lessons back in elementary school. One of my best friends back then. The music playing in the room right now is her favorite piece from class. I knew it was her as soon as I saw her name in the diary, but I didn't realize she had already turned into one of those things. Why? Why? Asarada mentioned you can cure the aberrants. Can you help Lucy too? She doesn't deserve to be like this. She should be in school, not... Is there really no other way? There must be more aberrants on Ida. So does this mean those you can't cure in time are destined to remain like this forever? If something like this ever happens to Anka, or the boss, or...
The reality reshaping program is humanity's last hope. If it succeeds, we'll cure every last aberrant, and prevent any more of them from appearing ever again.
If that were the case, Blue Planet should be backing Kieran to the hilt. But from what you're saying, it seems like they're only trying to sabotage his efforts. I mean, does Arrett have no desire to save his own family?
Agent Claudia, we have received your coordinates and are sending a strike team to raid Blue Planet's headquarters. The operation will begin in exactly 10 minutes. For your safety, please evacuate the premises along with any of your allies.
Copy that, dispatch.
An ambush? But what about Lucy and the others?
Don't worry. Aberrants are still citizens of Ida. The reality reshaping program has special protocols in place to ensure their safety and containment. The strike team will follow containment guidelines and secure the aberrants until they can be cured by the reality reshaping program.
The reality reshaping program. Can I be a part of it too? If he doesn't give me his permission, then I'll find my own way to save my friends. Remember to tell him that for me. Thank you, Agent Claudia.
Don't mention it. Assisting researchers is part of my duty.
Agent Claudia, a message from Secretary General Kieran. Operation code SS7977.
Received, thank you. Researcher, I need you to come with me to the Tower of Fantasy. Yes.
Good luck saving the world, you two. I'll head back and decrypt this hard drive. Oh, wait. The old man's still after me. Sorry, researcher, but it looks like your place is my new base of operations, so leave your keys with me.
We can all go together. The Tower of Fantasy is more than equipped to ensure your safety. We can also provide you with the necessary resources to decipher that hard drive.
No way. If I use the gears there to decrypt this, I might as well hand over all my secrets on a silver platter. No thanks. I've learned my lesson. Unlike Anka, I don't keep repeating the same mistakes over and over. I'm only interested in joining the project to save Lucy, Anka, and the rest of my friends. It has nothing to do with wanting to serve the Federation or become one of its agents.
I understand. The Federation has safe houses ready in various locations to protect witnesses and exposed agents when necessary. They're perfectly safe and secure, and their contact with the Tower of Fantasy is kept at the lowest possible level to reduce the possibility of exposure.
Fine. I'll come along, but only because you helped me just now.
The address is...
I've already grabbed the safe house's location from your terminal, and it's definitely not on the way to the tower. I'm taking off now, but hey, good luck saving the world. Oh, and don't forget about our promise, researcher. Come on, Odie. Let's go see what Blue Planet is hiding from us.
Initiating follow mode. Agent Claudia, Secretary General Kieran is ready to see you. As per protocol, you'll need to undergo a special security check first.
Okay, I understand.
That won't be necessary. Please wait here for just a moment. Right this way, Agent Claudia.
What exactly is this special security check? How come I never heard about it during my orientation?
You're new, so you wouldn't know. It's a special protocol that only applies to Claudia, since she's different from other Federation agents. The Secretary General places a lot of trust in her.
Trust her? Then why is there a special check just for her?
You didn't let me finish. Secretary General Kieran had to make a special exception in order to appoint Claudia as a Federation agent. If it wasn't for his high level of trust in her, she would still be locked away right now.
What? You mean she's an ex-convict? This is just like in that movie, where they put together a team of elite criminals to handle an impossible mission.
You shouldn't waste your time watching so many movies, you know? Anyway, I was having drinks with one of the senior agents one night, and he told me that Claudia was augmented by a group of rogue scientists when she was a kid. They put her and a bunch of other children through some of the most brutal and illegal experiments. They were trying to turn them all into super soldiers, but something went wrong, and the kids went completely berserk. When they finally rescued her, she was practically feral. Took countless therapy sessions just to piece her mind back together. Then, out of nowhere, the Secretary General personally requested her as an agent.
So, the special security check.
Despite the Security Department's stark opposition, the Secretary General insisted on making Claudia a Federation agent. To ensure his safety, they developed a customized security process just for her. Whenever she goes to meet the Secretary General, the security captain on duty has to subject her to this special screening process. It's how they make sure her indicators are stable enough to approach the Secretary General without posing a threat to him.
I see. Has she ever attacked the Secretary General?
Not at all, but I heard that her adoptive parents went missing a while back, and that she couldn't find them despite her best efforts. The Secretary General even dispatched a team to search for them, but they didn't find a single clue.
Wow. You don't think she went crazy in her sleep one night and did something to them, do you?
Shh, she's back. Quick, pretend we're working.
It's all good. Let's go. Is there a problem?
Claudia told me about your history while she was undergoing her security check, which spared me the trouble of having to introduce you to each other. The hyperspace gate is ready to be activated. Tell me, how much do you know about the gate itself? Then we'll start with humanity's very first attempt at time retracement. In that groundbreaking experiment, we stumbled upon something extraordinary. The origin resonance. Yes. Essentially, when multiple towers of fantasy are running simultaneously, their omnium reactors will resonate with one another in a unique way, resulting in the manifestation of various space-time anomalies. And that's not all. The hyperspace gate emerged as an unexpected gift from that resonance. It pulled back the curtain on hyperspace itself, a realm we eagerly explored before the temporal anomalies began. But during the course of our exploration, we realized that the gate has a lifespan, so to speak. Whether it transports objects, information, or even living beings, the gate must consume a certain amount of energy to do so, which in turn shortens its lifespan. If this gate collapses, we'll need another origin resonance to find the next one. But here's the kicker. Nobody can predict what other doors we might accidentally open in the process. Good. To keep the gate's energy use at a bare minimum, Claudia will be staying here instead of entering hyperspace with you. We still have much to do with regard to our investigation into Blue Planet as well. We're counting on you, researcher. Before us lies the hyperspace gate, the highest achievement of current Omnium technology. Open the gate.
Activating the hyperspace gate. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The gate is now open.
She's currently helping the Defense Force in tracking down a Bastion-level Void entity, which has been a major obstacle for Odoric's containment efforts. These Void entities are getting bolder by the day. Our Defense Force is stretched thinner than ever, and even Nem's incredible powers are being pushed to their absolute limits. Once you get her out of hyperspace, take her to Smart City to complete the reality reshaping program. If our plan succeeds, we can finally end this long and bitter chapter of our history. Kieran will brief you on the Gesthos Smart City when you're out.
Commander Antoria, a Bastion-level Void entity has just been detected. The Void Girl is already in pursuit.
Understood. We're on our way. The Bastion-level ones are like magnets for other Void entities, drawing them in and growing stronger by the minute. With one lurking in Odoric's restoration zone, the temporal chaos there has spiraled completely out of control. Tracking this Void entity has been ongoing, and defeating it would greatly alleviate Odoric's aberration issues. I'm not sure. I've never seen anything like... We need to take her back to the outpost and... Stay back! Nem's signal is gone. This Bastion-level void entity is different from anything we've ever seen. Its corrosive attacks appear to be powerful enough to adversely affect Nem. Calm down, Authorizer. I've alerted our forces to begin a search. As someone from outside the network, do you have any idea what might have happened to Nem? Where exactly did you see it? And what does it mean? So Nem's condition is somehow connected to an organization in the real world? The reason I asked you to activate the hyperspace gate and take Nem to the Gesthos smart city is because I discovered that Nem has the power to control the smart city's power. I'm not entirely sure where she found this power, but I'm certain that it's the key to carrying out the reality reshaping program. Hello? Yes. I see. Understood. Damn. Not Satora. We just received word from our Satora scouts. They've picked up Nem's signature. But something's wrong. The Void Entity. It's using her power to evolve itself into something we've never seen before. It's not that simple. Satora's fallen deep into enemy territory. A wasteland crawling with Void Entities. The real world Satora? Probably makes hell look like a vacation spot. We've been trying to strike back at Satora, but the timing was never right. But now, this thorn in our side has become a spear at our throat. The battle for Satora is coming, and it'll be unlike anything in our history. The cost in lives... I can barely bring myself to think about it. But Nem's fate is tied to the fate of our world. Authorizer, get back to the surface layer and brief Secretary General Kieran. We need to launch a second time retracement, and he'll need your help to do it. In the meantime, the Defense Force will launch an all-out assault on Satora. On my honor, I swear we'll rescue Nem from the Void Entities before you start the time retracement in Smart City.
Welcome back, Commissioner. What did Antoria say? So it's come to this. I understand. I have complete faith in Antoria, so we'll do as she says. Captain Nola, here's your welcome back mission. Escort our commissioner to Gesthos Smart City. Consider this your official return to the Temporal Anomaly Response Force. However, I cannot grant your request to send you back into hyperspace to fight alongside your old unit. I'm sorry. To save all of humanity, we must focus on the second time retracement. which is part of the restoration phase of the reality reshaping program. The Gesthos smart city is capable of activating every single tower of fantasy in the world to produce the origin resonance phenomenon, which is the final step of the reality reshaping program. Let me be clear. The temporal anomaly response force exists to complete the reality reshaping program, whatever it takes. Fighting void entities is just one piece of the puzzle. I understand your desire to return to the front lines with your precious comrades. But if you really want to help them, then please lend your strength to Claudia and escort the Commissioner to the Gesthos Smart City. There, you must assist Authorizer 968, codenamed Pippin, with launching the second global time retracement. This is the ultimate mission of the Temporal Anomaly Response Force. Of course. Do you still have any objections to this mission? Then I'll begin planning the details of your mission to the Smart City shortly. In the meantime, make all the preparations you need to leave at a moment's notice. She's still just a minor, isn't she? I see. As a special commissioner directly appointed by me, you have full authority to execute the mission however you see fit. If you see this person as a valuable asset to the mission, then I have no reason to object. If you believe Agliatad's talents are indispensable, then let's have her on board. You have the full discretion regarding her role in the operation.
PlayStation